Well, I deliberately started this series of videos with a crazy question: how to become an entrepreneur. Is it really an answer? Well, I don't want to tell you about my story, how I started, all my steps, but because that probably is going to be boring. But definitely, there is one thing that you need to consider, and is are you really ready to deliver what you want to deliver? Are you really ready to dedicate your life and your energy, more than your life probably, to your business idea? Are you ready for that? This blog, this video blog, this vlog, or whatever you want to call it, is a journey, is the entrepreneur journey. So that's why I started this video in the car, because it will be taken all over the places. I'm not physically positioned behind a desk all the day. But if you want to become an entrepreneur, the first question is, am I ready to dedicate my energies, all my energies, to my idea? Do I really believe in what I want to do? I'm ready to fail. I'm ready to celebrate success. And most importantly, people around me will me allow to do that. That's a very important question. You're not alone in your life. You have families, you have friends, you have relatives, you have partners. They are a very important part of your journey. Don't forget that. Okay? You can become an entrepreneur for several reasons. One is just because you had a great idea and you find something that people need and it's not yet on the market. Just turning on all the lights. My meeting this morning. By the way, it's Saturday, and that's okay. It's gonna be just 1 or 2 hours of work. Another reason could be that you have an option to do something that you were previously doing in a company, in a big corporation, and for some reasons, I need to watch the steps, and for some reason the corporation doesn't want to do that anymore. So they are closing a service, or they're closing a product line, and they have no interest in doing that anymore for many reasons. So you can maybe become an entrepreneur because you have no choice, because you just lost your job and you need to find something different to do, and so you're on your own and you need to find a way to put something on your plate every day. Let me turn off these lights. And that's something that happens quite often, and happened to me as well, that you need to find something new to do. So there is one thing that for me was really important that I learned, I don't remember from whom, but somebody probably told me that this is a Navy SEALs training. And they say, shoot, aim, shoot again. And I don't like to use war examples or things like that, but I think the example makes you think about the importance on start doing something. Starting when you don't have a plan. I mean, if you're in the middle of the war, if there is some people on the other side trying to kill you, you don't have time to aim, you don't have time to have a plan. You just start shooting it as well. Once you shot your first, your first trial, then maybe you have time to aim better, look better into the direction you want to really go, and then do a second round of shooting. So it's the point is when you try to be an entrepreneur, when you start your career and when you start your project, sometimes we lose a lot of time in planning, in making business plans, in making budgeting exercises and everything. So I'm not saying this is not important. It is really important. But at a certain point you need to start doing it. There are a lot of very great plans on paper, and it stays on paper. And I think the point you really start believing in your idea is the moment where you think your idea is worth it, your time, even before your money. Okay, I'm not saying you need to start thinking about, I'm investing all my money, but it's really about your time. So it's when you start to say, okay, I have my plan, I have my objective, I have my business idea. Let me try. Let me start with a proof of concept, or POC as they call it. And let's try to start making something. Let's try to make something small to see if it works. But then you start to dedicate your time into making your idea, into making your business successful. Little time, big time. The important is not the amount of time you put in it. And probably the more you get involved into your idea, and that's what happened to me. The more I was involved in my idea, the more that my idea was taking really form, the more I was starting to see my business shaping. Then I was dedicating more and more time, and I was not even self-employed at the time. Okay, so my rule number one is. If you want to start a business, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to do it. There's nobody else who will do it on your behalf. Don't think that if you have a great business plan, you present your business plan to investors or to a bank and somebody will give you the money or they do it for you. You need to start doing it.